If you're operating your corporate infrastructure in the cloud, this video is for you. My name is Dave Mason. I'm the CEO of Shift IT Solutions based in Oakville, Ontario, Canada. And I recently was having a conversation with somebody who runs their corporate infrastructure at a major global cloud provider. And they were under the opinion that they didn't really have to worry about security because that provider took care of it for them. And this is a really common misconception about being in the cloud. And so many business owners that I talk to really want to go to the cloud almost to like absolve themselves from some of the responsibilities that operating a corporate infrastructure in 2020 comes with. So I wanted to make this video just to really kind of outline the importance of realizing kind of where your responsibilities lie and where your cloud provider's responsibilities lie. And this individual wasn't wrong that the cloud provider had excellent security in place. Very little doubt. So physical security, I'm sure, was amazing. You know, you can't get in and physically steal the system and plug it in elsewhere or physically breach the system. I guarantee that's super solid. Also, I guarantee the security on that infrastructure was really good in that one tenant in the infrastructure couldn't use their tenancy, if you will, to infiltrate another tenant's environment. So you can't really, just because you share space on a server or a SAN with another company, that company really isn't going to be able to get into your infrastructure just simply by sitting on the same and sharing that same device. I think that's really solid. I don't think you have to worry about that too much. But where the kind of fundamental misunderstanding happens is where the business owner thinks that because those things are done really well by the cloud provider, that their security is fine. And that's just not the case. So I say time and time again, cloud is just a word for somebody else's computer. So the part that somebody else's computer is using is really secure, right? That piece is really taken care of. But the part that is your computer that runs your business isn't secure unless you've secured it. So anything that your employees or you have access to, if you're infiltrated, that person will have access to it as well. It's a critical concept that business leaders who are using this type of infrastructure, which many of you are, and I think it's a great opportunity, need to understand that you don't absolve yourself of the security requirement. So you still need to have all the internal controls inside your organization that you would have if you were using on-premise infrastructure, or you had that's just another word for having your computers and your servers inside your physical business environment. It's really no different. Everything needs to be the same. Those devices can be accessed from outside, the same way that they could is if you're in your physical infrastructure. So they can't walk through a back door on the cloud provider side, but they certainly can walk through the same front door that you use to access that equipment on a daily basis. That piece is exactly the same to somebody who's trying to infiltrate your environment as it is to you. Therefore, you need to take the steps to secure it. And if you're not confident that you have, you really need to step back and look at it, because the cloud provider just simply isn't doing that for you. Unless you're paying them on a separate line item. Everybody has different relationships, so you could be paying them on a separate line item to do that piece of the business. But just a standard cloud relationship, they're not doing it for you. And you need to do it for yourself, and you need to make all the prudent judgments that you would as if this infrastructure was in your physical work environment. So I hope that clears that up for you. I hope you found it valuable. If you like this video, please like it on whatever medium you're watching it on. Alternatively, if you want to see more like it, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. If you have a question and you'd like it answered, please send me an email or send me a private message. I'd be happy to do so, and if the content's relevant, I'll even make another video. I appreciate your time, and I hope you found it valuable. Once again, I'm Dave Mason.